What's going on there, citizens of the Reject Nation? We are going to watch today Brooklyn 99. I got 99 problems, but John ain't one. He is two of them.
Oh,
ladies and gentlemen, leave a like for John's problems today. So,
leave a like for each problem specifically.
Full-length reaction watch-alongs where you sync up with your own copy of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Available for all those awesome people who made themselves extra by becoming a super sexy reject at our Patreon page. Cover a bunch of stuff exclusively over there as well, with reaction highlights and watch-alongs included. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoy this video. Leave a comment as well. Anything to help grow these Brooklyn Nine-Nine reactions. Because we got to be honest, if it doesn't get to a certain point soon, might just have to end up getting them. Got to be honest. Got to be honest with y'all.
So share them with your friends.
That's a person who is abrasive towards lawns. Yep. Honest. All righty, let's do this,
man. Don't get me near grass, boy.
The food in prison was inedible. All I thought about day and night were the things I wished I was eating. And you, Amy. I thought about you a lot. Sex with you, just us doing sex with foreplay.
Great save, babe. Thanks.
Unbutton your pants and take off your shoes, because there's gonna be a doink load of sodium at Freedom Feast 2017.
Oh.
A French fry village. After that, we're gonna move our adventure over to Cheeseburger Mountain, which consists, you guessed it, of turkey burgers. I'm kidding, it's cheeseburgers. This is kind of just stuffing, you can avoid that, but...
Oh.
And finally, we have a big old Passover brisket, because you know I loves my mom. If you would all take a seat while I make a toast.
And the matzah.
You're going to get sick.
To freedom, to you, and most importantly, to orange drink. And sex with Amy.
To sex with Amy!
Sorry, should have said that last part.
It's okay.
There's nothing wrong with sex with Amy. I imagine it's quite fun.
The funnest. No funner sex.
I hope the rest of the episode, they're bloated.
I'm ready for a case, so what do you got? A murder, a suey, a murder-suey? They often follow one another.
Well.
You can't work a case yet. You've been assigned to desk duty.
Oh, please, don't make me sit behind a desk all day. That's worse than prison. No, it's not. Prison real bad. Look, I'm ready. I'm the same old Jake.
I don't know why you have an issue with this. Rosa was happy to comply.
I mean, what if she jumped off a cliff?
If Rosa were to jump off a cliff, she would have done her due diligence regarding the height of the water and the angle of entry. So, yes, if you see Rosa jump off a cliff, by all means.
Hey, babe, you forgot your lunch at home.
Hey.
How was Argentina?
It was kind of boring, actually. Although, one funny thing did happen to me.
You and I have a different idea about what a funny thing is.
Right? Anyway, I should boogie.
Something's wrong.
Oh, no.
He's acting weird.
Than normal?
Yes, he's not telling me something.
Well, you guys did spend several months apart. Maybe it's all in your head.
Oh, bitches be crazy? Is that what you're saying?
I would never say that.
Not cool, Terry. My relationship's in trouble.
Terry loves women. Women be sane.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Join us, Jake. You know you want to. We're going to Wing Sluts.
My God. Going crazy over here, man. The only worthwhile thing I've done today was take a BuzzFeed quiz about what kind of onion I am. Vidalia. Tell me what you're working on, huh? Before the stapling starts again, please, please.
I don't know if I should.
I need this, man. Just give me a little taste.
Grand larceny.
No! No! Who got robbed?
Sneaker store.
I hope you die! Oh, that was way too harsh. There's gotta be a way to fix it, and I'm gonna figure it out.
Are you serious?
Yes!
Yeah!
Well, throwing your file all over the place, Charles, really immature.
Yeah, you're right. I'll go clean it up.
Yeah.
At least
He tied his hair back.
He's cheating on me.
Rosa.
I found his credit card statement. There's a charge for a restaurant called Lapa Lapa. 2 entrees, 1 flan.
One flan?
1 flan.
One flan.
Kodewa otoko no kusushita?
違うよ。それは特別な靴下。
I wasted a year on Chiaki. Interrogate him. Follow the flan, Rosa.
Beat him.
Guess what I'm holding behind my back?
Before we begin, what are the parameters of the guessing game? How many guesses do I get? Is there a time limit?
Forget it. You ruin everything. I can get off of desk duty if I pass a field evaluation performed by a member of the Municipal Police Training Council. That's right. Loophole high five. Loop. Hole. Loop. Hole. Loop.
I choose the evaluator, and I choose me.
Bring it on.
I will.
Good.
Good.
You're good, but I'm better, and I'm gonna ace this thing before you can even. Oh, wait. What are you writing now?
Write something good.
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 We're just gonna
Write
leave.
something
No,
good.
just stop writing. We're just gonna leave. We're gonna leave. Just stop writing. Stop writing. Unless it's good.
All he took was a shipment of $1,000 limited edition Wheezies, designed by...
Wheezies.
What are evaluating pants?
They have a deep bottom pocket for my notepad, and they don't crease, which is a must, given how much I squat during an evaluation.
Okay. There were no witnesses to the crime, which is weird since there was a long line of sneakerheads right outside the window, and you're actually squatting.
Just ignore me.
There's a security camera across the street we didn't see before. I have a feeling our answers are in that footage. Squat 5. Ah, too far.
No, a little closer.
Still too far.
A little closer.
I confronted Pimento about Lapa Lapa, and he lied to me.
I know. Wakimoto. I can't lend you department equipment for personal use. Hitchcock, you have any surveillance equipment Rosa can borrow?
You mean my creep kit?
No problem. Got another one in the car.
See, Amy? That's what a real friend looks like.
Oh, Hitchcock.
Does it show everything? Sorry, not sorry.
It was a gift from my deceased father.
Pencil? Your dad gave pretty bad gifts.
Oh.
All my dad ever gave me was abandonment issues, so potato, tomato. The line moves down. Everyone except for that blue pup tent, which is interesting.
Oh, my boy's got a hunch. He's got bunches of hunches.
I believe all they cared about was the placement of their tent, which was right over this manhole cover. It's the sneaker store stockroom.
Whoa! How does he do it, folks?
It was a team effort, Boyle. Humble 5?
You know it. I couldn't possibly.
What do you want?
How's the pimento stakeout going? Has he done anything suspicious yet?
No, just regular Pimento stuff.
We went to lunch at La Palapa and we shared the flan.
Oh, so you two are boning now?
No! The flan's huge.
Pimento just walked up to a woman.
A female woman? Rosa.
It's his sister.
Woman?
They just kissed.
Oh no.
So, what's this about a giant flan?
You Morris Richmond?
Yes?
And are those Wheezies?
Yes?
Well done, Peralta.
Thank you, but it wasn't me. It was Steph.
Is this about the Wheezies? A friend gave them to me. I'm innocent. Hey, come on, man, I'm innocent.
Sure you are, buddy. We all know you did it.
Oh,
Charles!
We arrested the wrong guy.
What?
Morris Richmond didn't do it. We have to fix this right now. I'll wait for you to not be naked. We arrested the wrong guy.
What about the pup tent and the manhole? And he was wearing Wheezies.
Maybe his friend gave them to him, just like he said. We have no physical evidence tying him to the stockroom. Plus, where are the rest of the sneakers?
who's the friend?
Ah, those are our stolen shoes.
Her name is Jenny McFadden. She moves her merch out of the back of a bodega on Willoughby.
Cool. All right, one problem. If we go to the bodega looking like detectives, we'll spook her.
Costumes.
I know about your mistress. I know about Lapa Lapa. I know about the flan.
Babe, wait.
Oh, I've been waiting. I waited all night to do this. We're done. It's over.
What?
No.
That woman's name is Senora Reyes. She's my Spanish teacher. Estoy aprendiendo español para impresionar a tu padre.
Oh.
Adrian, I'm so sorry. You must be so mad at me.
Are you kidding? Jealousy is like the hottest emotion. Let's do this.
Okay, let's do it.
Go, kids.
We're looking to score some kicks. You know where we can find some?
Yeah, the mall.
The mall. What do we look like, Jay and Silent Bob?
We're friends with Jenny McFadden. Tell me what her favorite shoe is.
Old school Impala All-Stars.
Okay.
I can't believe that worked. I just guessed the coolest shoe I knew and I was right. Nope, he's running away.
Got me.
Where is Jenny McFadden?
That's a cover for the dude who steals the shoes. His name is Morris Richmond.
You'll definitely pass your evaluation now.
Yeah, the only thing is...
You let Morris Richmond go?
Oh no!
Damn it.
What were you thinking?
Look, when we arrested Richmond, and he said he didn't do it, it's just feels a lot harder for me to put another human being in prison after experiencing it myself.
Oh wow.
The truth is, I'm not the old me yet.
Damn.
That's poignant.
Anyways, I'm gonna go cry in the bathroom. Peace out, homies!
Last night when I ended things with Adrian, I had this huge feeling of relief. I needed an excuse to end things. Now I don't know what to do.
I think you do know what to do.
Thanks, Amy.
No.
I have no idea what she's gonna do, but that's the safest way to give Rosa advice.
Yep. We agreed that if you couldn't keep it together, you couldn't be a part of this.
I'll be good.
We went through your case file, and everything we needed was there. And an address in Queens that he used as a safe house. The 2-7 just picked him up.
Tell me the other stuff. Tell him now. Yeah, I can't be here.
Prison has made you more cautious.
Yeah, but what if I'm too cautious now? I mean, I used to see everything as black and white, and now it's looking real gray to me.
So you passed your evaluation. You can go back in the field.
I think I should ride the desk for a few more weeks.
I respect that.
You're gonna regret that decision.
Thank you for understanding.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
Oh, boy.
here's your blood back.
Oh.
Well, in that case, I guess you should have your blood back, too.
What? How did you get this?
You know, I might want a couple minutes up here alone just to kind of process this, you know?
Do it.
What?
So, how'd it go?
Actually went surprisingly well. Honestly, this is the best I could have asked for.
Not a doctor.
Oh, damn.
Man,
I love Pimento.
I feel like that came out of nowhere.
I know. And why would you even need to write them out?
It was perfect.
Yeah.
What the shit? They were perfect.
What happened? I mean, he could still come back, maybe, but I don't know. I've learned to not expect that from episodes that end like this.
I think I thought it was like playing on the fact of, you know, Rosa with the kind of personality she has of still having a difficult time letting people in, and she feels more comfortable being a loner, that it was an opportunity for that she still has more to grow in being in a relationship. I thought it was like going that direction.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, what the fuck? You're actually just dumping him? this is a bummer. It was, yeah, he was unexpected. That's I mean, you broke up with us now. That hurt. That hurt.
Yeah.
I loved him. He was such a great addition.
Yeah.
Is he not liked on the show or something? What's going on here? There's some
mean,
other conversation here that we're totally missing out on. Because I thought he was perfect.
Do we only attract the Adrian Pimento fans out of all the B99 followers?
Yeah. Is there something that was not to like? Because he was here for such a long time.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, the way that they've orchestrated his character over time, it just made sense that he would just pop in once in a while, and it's a nice surprise. And yeah, it just doesn't seem like it needed
This happened while he was learning Spanish to impress her.
I know, to impress her dad. I don't know. I mean, maybe this will come back, but at the same time, it just feels pretty finite.
That's a bummer.
Real sad.
I thought that was really strong. But no, this was a really great episode. This was a really funny episode, and they had me going too with the. I like the way the twists and turns happened with Peralta, where it did come down to the reveal of how prison really has changed him. Because not a lot of times they go through these arcs, and especially in like a sitcom, oftentimes Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where the residual effect of some journey that they went on, be played for laughs for an episode or doesn't really have a lasting impact, right? And this had a more real take on what might happen with a guy like Peralta. I mean, I like the sentiment. I have a publicist calling me right now. I like the sentiment that it's always a bit of anxiety when I was like, fuck, I don't want to. Like, oh no, if you're calling me, it's supposed to be something
This
serious.
is urgent right now.
I do like the sentiment that you gotta pick up my thoughts here, John. What we're talking about?
The sentiment about Jake, not feeling ready and being very affected by his time in prison and seeing the world more gray.
I thought it was I like the way that moment was played, where he was saying that he's seen things black and white. Because I'm here like shaking my head, like, but I couldn't quite tell in that moment if the show meant for that to be funny.
Yeah,
because they played it so earnest.
Yeah,
with it still kind of like dramatic handheld look that Brooklyn Nine-Nine sometimes does when they're having a more serious scene. I could have told.
I think there's a humor to it though, just because his idea of like the ideal cop mentality is you got to see things black and white and be certain about everything.
Yeah,
which is a bit of a naive POV, especially now.
Yeah. So yeah, I did like I really did respect how they managed to link it to an actual arc about this is evaluate. It all stems from doing an evaluation, and it is like self-reflective of what he goes through, and he has to mature, and the lessons he has to learn there. And I thought that was actually quite strong. I was impressed with that, because like the episodes, the dual storylines are both of what they are experiencing post being released from prison. Both Rosa and I want to say Mark Wahlberg and Andy Samberg, both Peralta and Rosa. So I thought this was really strong. And the Terry bit, it was interesting about the Terry bit was that I didn't find it funny when they cut to the flashback in Japan, but everything preceding it, when it got brought up, was funny.
The lasting effects of that on him.
You're just like lashed out of Japanese
phrases. Yeah, totally.
That was really funny.
Yeah, and I liked it. Like sometimes you'll have subplots where you get a bunch of a few different characters lumped together, and I thought this was one where like all three of them in that plot line made a lot of sense. Like
Sure.
Even on the Peralta storylines, mostly him and Holt and Boyle is along for the humor of it all, but in the Amy and Rosa and Terry bit, like I like that idea of like I was helping feed into this for you, and we've both been through this. I've been through the experience. You think you're going through the experience, and together we sort of convoluted our own worst case scenario, and yeah, I thought that was a nice thing. Plus, you get a nice little involvement for Hitchcock and Scully and their creep kit.
Yeah, that's true.
So like every character, even in the small appearances like that, had a lot of flavor, and yeah, I thought it was like nicely rounded to go from like professional plot to personal plot in a way that made sense for the both of them. Yeah, especially like the Rose's time in prison doesn't come up a lot in the text of the dialogue. But, it is one of those things where, yeah, like after being gone for so long and having him go down to Argentina because of all this craziness, like, yeah, I thought this was a nice sort of recuperating of life after prison for them. And yeah, just like everybody was on, and everybody at some point made me laugh. Everyone's like comedic timing was good, but also the serious things or the more thoughtful things felt appropriate and not too preachy or shoehorned or anything like that. And like you can see it coming that like, oh yeah, him having this realization will lead to him passing the evaluation. But I thought the way they handled that too, and the whole thing with the guy with him, like they had him play that well enough to where you're like, oh, maybe he is innocent, and then you can anticipate. Like they used the format kind of against you for subversion in that moment, because you're like, oh, okay, he's gonna wake up in the middle of the night and be like, the guy's got to be innocent, and then he's not. And I thought that was a nice kind of way to do that too.
Yeah. And I did notice there was a hint of a moment in they did capture it in the scene when he says, I'm innocent. My friends, Andy Samberg does have this brief little look. Like they don't do a close-up on him. They don't try to milk the moment whatsoever. But there was like a little hint of a moment before he does say his line of like, sure, you're innocent. Like, say, like trying to like save face, put up a bit of a cop bravado. But they did capture that in the performance. So yeah, I thought that was a really well done episode. It was really funny. Yeah, guys, what'd you think about it? Leave your thoughts down below. Be sure to subscribe, leave a like, helps out the video. And hey, we will catch you all very soon. Thank you so much for being here.